What is going on, fitness coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives, Make Money Online Trainer podcast. It's your boy, Brian Mark. And in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the motivation to get shit done. You know, we're talking about that sense of inspiration that you may feel to execute. And I think that all of us enjoy feeling the feeling of feeling like everything is, you're feeling like you're on fucking fire. Like everything you touch turns to gold. It's like, it's easy for you to get out of bed. It's easy for you to take action because you're so fucking clear on exactly what you want to do. And every single day you're waking up feeling like you're in momentum. I think that's what we all fight for, right? And I think that's what we see in movies. I think that's what we see in influencers is we see people that are all hyped up all the time, every day, just fucking amped up, ready to take action. And I want to tell you the dark side of being an entrepreneur. And I want to give you the fucking truth in today's episode. And I want to tell you the honest, real execution level that you must embark on if you truly want to be successful. And before I get into this, I just want to let you know that this is the path that I chose. You know, I chose this path. I chose this path of entrepreneurship. I chose this path of grinding every fucking day. I chose this path of never having to answer to anybody other than myself. I chose the path where I get to create my own life. And so everything I'm about to tell you is a decision that I've made. And I want to make you aware of that before I start talking about the motivation to get shit done, because I want you to understand that if you are choosing the entrepreneurial path, you must also make that choice to walk down this road, to understand what motivation actually means to an entrepreneur so that you can get what needs to get done for your business to grow, for your social media to grow, for your impact to grow, for your money to grow, and so that you can finally take care of your family. Here's the thing about motivation, all right? And I think that I learned this lesson because when I had fucking nothing and I was literally by myself grinding, going for runs around a lake when I literally hated myself and I hated looking at myself in the mirror, it's like I wasn't motivated every day when I was in pain and I was an addict. If anything, I was fucking depressed and I hated myself so much and I hated my life so much that that pain is what kept me going. But the overall, I feel so motivated to work on my goals. It just wasn't present during my self-development start. It just wasn't there. I didn't have that, I'm so excited to wake up and work on my goals attitude. I had the, I hate my fucking life and I need to get out of this place attitude. And that's what kept me going. And I think that having that level of pain can actually be a superpower. And any of my clients that come to me that are they've been through a lot of shit, I actually think that going through shit, whether that's you had a kid when you were younger, you dealt with abuse, you dealt with an addiction, whatever it is, I think that having that level of pain can truly give you something to fight off of or push off of. But for everybody else, and even for me now at this level, where I don't have pain that I'm running away from. I've dealt with my trauma. I'm fucking good. Everything's popping. The business is good. PT Dom's in momentum. The gym is fucking about to open. Everything is good. And so when everything is good, how do you stay motivated to do the things that you need to do in order for the business to grow? How do you stay motivated to execute on a daily fucking basis and never fucking miss? And what do I need to do to find the motivation so that I can get up every single day and be excited to get out of bed instead of dreading getting out of bed? And this is the fucking truth, you guys. And this is the reality. And this is the dark side of entrepreneurship, is that I would say 50 to 60% of the days that I get out of bed, I don't want to. That's the fucking truth. I would say that there is probably 50 to 60% of my day on average right now where I feel demotivated or I feel fucking exhausted or I feel like I'm tired. That's the fucking truth. And obviously, I choose to reprogram my mindset. I choose to make different decisions on a day-to-day basis. I choose to align my thoughts with positive and momentum-based feelings when I catch myself. But I want you to know that the base state that I operate from is not motivation. I don't feel motivated to do the shit I want to do on a day-to-day basis. Motivation is completely fucking irrelevant. It doesn't mean anything. And it's one of those things. And it's so fucking hard for me to explain this because I think that people seek motivation to do the work as if it's going to be the thing that fucking saves them. But motivation is just a temporary emotion, and anything that we do based on a temporary emotion will not have a permanent resolution. Like it's based in something that's temporary. And so you seeking motivation to get shit done, seeking to be inspired to get shit done is exactly why the fuck your life is still in the same place. Because entrepreneurs understand, like real entrepreneurs. I'm talking about the people that you actually look up to. I'm talking about the people that are actually fucking doing it. I'm not talking about the people that are fronting or they're come and go entrepreneurs. I'm talking about real, like entrepreneurs that are doing shit that you want to fucking do, that are growing on social media, that are making money, that are showing it off. Like those guys or those girls don't rely on motivation. Like at the level that I'm at right now, like motivation is not a fucking conversation that I have with my business partners. It's just not. Like I'm not asking them if they're feeling motivated today. That'd be the stupidest fucking thing I could ever say to Cole. Because motivation left the conversation as soon as we started making real money. It's not about motivation anymore. There's like a deeper sense of purpose that drives me on a day-to-day basis. There's this deeper like mission that drives me on a day-to-day basis. There's this deeper vision that drives me on a day-to-day basis. And it's this like calling that I fucking know that I was made to do something big on this planet. It's this like sense of knowing that all of the fucking hard work and all of the stress and all of the emotions and all of the trials and the tribulations that I go through on a day-to-day basis are going to mean something. And because I have that deeper sense of knowing that everything that I'm going through right now is preparing me for the life that I asked for, I go through all of it. And I go through it with a fucking smile on my face, whether I'm quote unquote motivated or not. It's like every single day I show up with the attitude that this is going to be the best day of my life, even on the days when it's fucking not, because that is what it takes to get success. And the place that I think a lot of people fuck this up is when you hear somebody like myself talk about why it's so important to have a positive mindset. And like, it is important to have a positive mindset. Don't get me wrong, which is why I work on my mindset every day and I don't let myself slip into negativity at all. And I like do my very fucking best to make sure I'm on top of my shit. However, despite all of that, it still comes down to this like base fundamental principle that none of us can escape. And the idea is very simple. It's like written law never prevented somebody from committing a crime, right? It's this idea that a vision on paper never actually led to the manifestation of the fucking goal. It's this idea that the plans that the architect draws is not going to build the building. The only thing that builds the building, the only thing that creates the vision, the only thing that actually leads to people not breaking the law is one fucking word. And this one word is predicated across everything that I do. And it's the one fucking reason that I became the best business coach in the market and nobody will ever come close to me. Action. It's action. Like you shouldn't be seeking motivation to get shit done. You need to be taking action. And my definition of taking action is like violently making forward progress. So many of you guys spend so much of your fucking lives seeking out inspiration or motivation or these feel-good emotions so that you can get yourself to take action. We're like, I take action on the days where I fucking hate my life. I take action on the days where I feel depressed. I take action on the days where like, I hate getting out of bed. I still take action. And then when I'm taking action, I understand that like, if I just keep taking action in a negative state, that's not going to lead to positive results. So I'm going to take action and I'm going to change my mindset. But every fucking day, it's like this like violent level of action that I take that leads to my goals. And that has absolutely nothing to do with the feeling of motivation, because the feeling of motivation is fleeting. It's temporary. It doesn't exist in the physical realm. Action, when I make a decision that I will make forward progress, and that forward progress is not predicated on how I feel in the moment, this is what fucking gets you into momentum, you guys. It's just action. And then it's more 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 action. And then if the actions aren't work, you're revising the strategy and then you're taking more action. And it's more and it's more. And it's like consistent and it's every day. And it's like, if you just do that, if you get out of your own fucking way of like, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I don't have the resources, I'm not motivated, I feel like shit, whatever the fuck excuse that you're making, and you can just get yourself to a place where you just violently take action. Every day you get out of bed and you're like, what am I going to do today to make forward progress? And you do it on the days where you feel excited. You do it on the days where you feel like shit. You do it on the days where you don't want to get out of bed. You do it on the days where there's like something tragic happening in your family. You just keep fucking moving forward. That's the quote unquote motivation to get it done. It's like, I don't seek motivation because motivation is temporary. It's a fleeting emotion that does not have any place in this permanent physical reality. And you're seeking something that's temporary, that's this abstract concept that you're hoping to get some sort of feeling to do what? What do you want the feeling for? The reason you want the feeling of motivation is to do what? Is to take action. So if you just get there, you just make a decision that every fucking day you make forward progress. Every single day you move forward. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life. It doesn't matter what your kids are doing. It doesn't matter how your wife thinks about you or your husband thinks about you. It's every single day I take action, and I do it regardless of how I feel or how other people view my actions because I know what I want and I'm not going to let anything get in my way. That's the person that gets shit done, dude. That's the person that's unstoppable. That's the person that people look to for inspiration. That's the person that people fucking talk about. And guess what? While they're talking about you, what are you going to do? Take fucking action. The reason I don't pay attention to haters or trolls or fucking people that talk shit about me in person or online or on social media is because I'm too busy taking fucking action. I don't have time to consider your opinion. I'm too busy moving forward. Action is the motivation to get shit done. Stop seeking something that has no permanent place in this physical reality because the concept of motivation is fleeting. It is not real. It does not exist. And that doesn't mean that working on your mindset isn't fucking important. Of course it's important. But it's like so many of you guys use that as an excuse not to take action. Oh, I'm just working on my mindset until I'm getting myself into a place where I feel fucking good. And then when I feel good, I'm going to take action. When things are settled down, I will take action. And then you fucking wait until all the conditions are optimal for you to take action. And then as soon as something fucking bam hits you in the face or like life like catches you on the blind side, all of a sudden you're knocked off kilter and you have another excuse not to what? Take action. Guys, it's really fucking simple. You want to be successful? Do the work. Do it every single day, regardless of how you feel, regardless of your emotional state, regardless of what's going on in your life. And I fucking promise you, you will be unstoppable. Peace.
Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.